Hey guys, it's John.
And Kimmy.
And we're back with Danganronpa. We were just summoned by Monokuma to go to the gym.
All right.
What do you think it's about, Kyoko? Oh, Kyoko, did you hear that announcement just now?
Indeed.
Yes.
I don't want to go, but we don't have any other choice, right?
Right.
I can't imagine it's going to be good news, but it's not a good idea to defy him here and now.
Goodbye.
So I'm going on ahead. All right. Don't wait for us.
I really can't do anything except what Monokuma tells me.
He's so lame sometimes.
He just feels so helpless.
That's right.
Yo.
Hey man, you about to head in? Yeah, has everyone already gone on ahead?
Shit.
Looks that way. I don't like it, but nothing good's gonna come from ignoring that goddamn bear. Mondo? Are you sure you're okay? You kinda went all out in that sauna.
What?
Huh?
What?
Who went all out? That shit doesn't even faze me.
Yo.
But you know, there at the edge of hell, a promise between men was waiting for me. Never saw it coming.
Yo.
Anyway, let's get our asses into the gym.
What was the promise between men? I assume we're gonna find out.
Man, something unique must have happened between the two of them. They didn't have sex, for everyone in the comments that's like, oh, they did it. They didn't do it.
They
That's the
probably
only
wouldn't
thing
have
I'll
the
spoil.
Energy for that.
It's the only thing I will spoil. They didn't do it. If you didn't notice, this game is very heteronormative.
Yeah, right?
They cleaned that up a little bit in the second game. Which I've already started playing.
He wanted to experience it first, which is fair. It's a different experience recording it like this with another person.
Yeah, I was telling Kimmy this, like, I really like recording this game with you and
I do
everything, and experiencing the game again, but I remember there's a certain eerie element that's lost when you're playing it with the lights on and with another person in the room voice acting everything, that you really don't get the full effect of unless you're in a room in the dark treating it like a horror game, because it does have that feel all the time, like it has this sinister atmosphere, you know?
Yeah, I remember that from when we played it several years ago.
Yeah,
because we did play it in the dark.
And we didn't voice act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So basically what I'm saying is I want to experience Danganronpa 2 just
Yeah.
the way I experienced this one. But we'll play it on the channel.
Yeah.
Just
We'll definitely do it.
Yeah, yeah. It won't be blind for me, but it'll be blind for Kimmy, which will be more fun because she's more reactive anyway.
Oh, you're sweet.
Hey, Yafumi, how come you haven't gone in yet? Okay.
Yeah, he covered that.
that?
Mr. Naegi, don't scare me like that. Sorry, but we really should go inside. No, don't go. You can't go. That's what my ghost friend is telling me. I don't feel good about it either, but we can't just ignore this. Damn, that's true too.
I suppose.
I guess we have no choice. I have to go too. Yes, Makoto, let's fucking go. Let's just do it. Get it over with. Rip the Band-Aid off. Asking us to gather together all of a sudden like this. What could he possibly want?
Well,
Indeed. What might await us this time?
He keeps things interesting, that's for certain. How is that funny? Can't you smile like a normal person once in a while? Like how the housewife on a classic TV show smiles at the end of an episode?
what the heck?
There's something totally messed up with you if you can laugh at a time like this.
Which of us is actually messed up,
Ooh, what's that supposed to mean?
Nothing in particular, just admiring, that's all. I don't want to kill anyone, but I also don't want to stay here, living in blind denial day after day. I was just admiring how you could live like that and still keep your sanity.
What is this?
I'm not in denial.
That reminds me, remember how you kept talking about how the police or whoever would come help us? How'd that turn out? Seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of possible rescue.
Well,
That's just...
huh?
I wonder what actually happened.
Certainly.
It's strange, that's true. There's no way the police wouldn't know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area.
The police suck!
On the contrary, the mastermind may be just that powerful to take control even of the police.
Could it be?
Oh, this might not be related, but...
Then don't say it!
Nope, gonna say it.
It's not like some occult mystery.
It's about last night. I was near the main hall, just staring off into space. When all of a sudden, I heard it.
You heard what?
A sound that I don't really know what it was. What kind of sound? Well, like I said, I don't really know. But if I had to describe it,
Could it be?
it was like a construction site, I guess. A construction site?
For serious.
I mean, I could just be making that up. I only just barely heard anything.
Then you definitely made it up! Must have just been the sound of the ocean and that head of yours!
Say what? What you talking about, Toko?
I know, who's that supposed to be?
What you talking about, Willis?
Say what?
Well, that's how he
High-pitched.
says it sometimes.
Heyo!
There he is. He's got his glass of water and everything.
Oh, just like us.
Hey,
Yeah.
cheers.
He's arrived.
What Hero heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion. Huh? Or maybe a machine gun. Boo-hoo. That can kind of sound like construction in a way. What are you talking about? What? Beyond this point, my mouth is zipped. My lips are sealed. I am fully puckered. It's a secret little secret.
And?
Fine, then let's move on to what you can tell us. Why did you call us all here?
Say what?
You don't beat around the old bush, do ya? Ready for me to get to the point, huh?
If you please.
But before that, you mind if I vent a little?
Yeah, kinda, actually.
I'm low on energy these days. My stitching's even losing all its shine and luster. I'm thinking it's probably because of this ho-hum, boring, old, everyday life. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation. Something rife with danger and intrigue.
Yep.
Listen, can I just be frank?
Today, I'm
The next
feeling
Blacken hasn't
it.
showed up yet, and I'm getting bored.
Hey,
So I've decided to come up with a new way to motivate you. Motivate? Is it another set of videos or something? Are you gonna show us some demented thing to try and drive us all to murder? Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful.
You hear me?
I don't know what you've got planned, but we're not going to kill each other anymore.
Got it.
No matter what you do, I swear to God, we won't. That's very big talk. Do your very best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time it's embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given that there's things you don't want other people to know about you. Hey, mess with the shadow.
No, my head's in front of the last word on the longer lines,
Oh,
so I'm just
okay.
trying to move. I'm trying to be
I
considerate.
think you're making the shadow appear.
Oh no, I forgot about the shadow. It's our little friend. The
I think the face cam might be bigger than usual. I don't know. So I did a little investigating of my own, and I dug up some of your darkest secrets.
Uh-oh.
And those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here. I'm going to hand them out now, so take a second to take a peek.
As Monokuma spoke, he tossed the envelopes at our feet. I quickly snatched the envelope with my name written on it. I nervously pulled out what was written inside, and my entire body suddenly went rigid.
What do you think his, well, I guess you know, but...
Makoto wet the bed until he was in 5th grade.
That's lame.
What?
How?
How'd you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once. You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become blackened by then,
Extreme!
all your deepest, darkest, most embarrassingest secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by a crowded intersection in a van, strapped with loudspeakers, and spill the beans. Yeah, wouldn't that be so embarrassing?
Wouldn't that draw attention to their situation? I'd be like, do it.
So that's what you meant by motivate. Yup, you got it. Ugh. Yup, you got it. They're all pretty unpleasant, trust me. None of you want me to reveal that stuff, right? It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but we never kill over something like that.
What?
Well, what'd you say?
Count on it.
He's right. Your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing.
This is kind of depressing.
Oh no. Is it because, for better or worse, your memory is still a way to connect you to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know no matter what, so I assumed you'd all be the same. Which is why I put so much effort into preparing this next motive.
Is he trying to guilt them into complying because he's like, I put so much effort into this one?
He's a psychopath.
My God.
He's a manipulator. Man, you're really saying you won't kill each other over this stuff? That just sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay, then in 24 hours, I'll expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little better.
Okay.
So sad, so depressed. Fare not well. With an almost convincing look of depressed dejection on his face, Monokuma receded into the gym's depths.
So, I didn't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged a bullet on this one. I mean, yeah, having those secrets revealed is gonna be totally embarrassing. But that's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to me.
Good news, everyone. I have a brilliant idea.
You hear me?
Why don't we all just confess the secrets in those envelopes right here and now?
Without a doubt.
If we do that, any and all motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right?
Quiet down and listen.
Okay, so my embarrassing thing is...
I don't want to hear your stupid story.
What?
Besides, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
As for me,
Neither do I. Not because it is unpleasant, but because it is impossible.
Oh?
Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you.
Absolutely not.
Come on, come on.
It's okay, just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on.
honestly,
As I said,
Here we go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Hey!
I said I don't want to talk about it, you human bag of lard.
Say what?
Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
Kia!
I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it. What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong. Then I can tell everyone.
so,
If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
If everyone's that much against it, even if my bro's the one that suggested it, I gotta say no. What does that mean?
The brother that
Oh,
he.
Taka.
Oh,
Taka.
his bro.
His bro.
His bro.
Yeah, he's not talking about his real brother.
I know. It's like I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
he's saying like it's that serious, but no. He means his bro.
Yeah.
The bro.
Well, that's okay then. Either way, if it's just a few secrets, I'm sure nobody's about to kill anybody over it. I hope you're right. A secret's so bad you'd kill someone to keep it. Nobody's got something like that, right? Okay, I'll stop with all this secret talk, but
You hear me?
each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed isn't going to be fun, but it's not like we're gonna die because of it. So, don't do anything hasty. The way you keep repeating it kind of makes me worry even more. Oh, okay, sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but... Conversation over.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially soon
Right.
the door
Just
Yeah.
says the same shit. Nighttime already, huh? Okay, let's all call it a day.
Of course.
Do you want to do Sakura?
No, it's okay.
Sakura?
Sakura.
Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow. I was left with an anxiety I just couldn't shake, but we left things as they were and left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Something's gonna happen, right?
Right.
Secrets are memories you don't want anyone to know about. A way to connect to the outside world. Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill over stuff like that. There's no way you would kill over stuff like that, Makoto.
Exactly.
Read the room. Some people had important secrets.
Not bedwetting stuff.
Yeah.
Like, sure, that's embarrassing. I'm not gonna downplay that. Like,
That's
yeah.
embarrassing, but
But there's a difference between embarrassing and like life-changing.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some of these people, it's not just embarrassing stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah. At least that's what I thought. But maybe I was just being optimistic.
No, you're being dumb.
Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle... Geez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. I fell asleep. But what I didn't know is that even then, a tragedy was taking place.
Oh no.
The murder? Is the murder happening?
I mean, I guess so. Hey, do you have a second? I wanna confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active. I mean, for example, it's the difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly few can do it with calculated intent. To make that choice, then put it into action, it's way harder than letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. So maybe you're wondering, what's the point I'm trying to make?
Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
All right, so inferring?
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning!
Oh, it's Monokuma. Ooh-ah!
Woohoo!
Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint.
What is that? Oopoo oop oop. Oopoo-poo-poo.
I don't know.
Oopoo-poo-poo.
What? What are you doing here?
Yep.
I wanted to spice things up, so instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the hell for? Because it's fun. And
And as long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth.
Uh-oh, here we go, here we go.
Hear what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates? What?
Say what?
What? Your face is all blue, like someone on the verge of death.
What happened? What are you talking about?
That's for me to know and you to find out. Good luck.
Something's happened to someone. Was it? No, it can't be. There's no way someone would. But what if? No, what ifs are pointless, especially now when. The dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Makoto.
It's only 4 of us. Are you okay?
Hey, did Monokuma talk to you too?
Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and Byakuya. You're the only ones here? Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to the something that Monokuma mentioned. The something?
Perhaps. It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder?
After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So, if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
Huh? It can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories.
Just old memories. Don't be so sure about that. Clearly, someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook. Do you realize how dangerous that is?
What the heck?
What? Why didn't you say something yesterday?
Naturally.
Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself.
Well, I guess I gotta go.
I just like how quickly you moved on from the joke. You're like, I guess I gotta go.
And ready.
And then you're just like, and.
Yeah. As part of being an actor.
Yes. What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already.
There's something wrong with him, for serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait, that's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot.
All right, Sherlock. Shall we check the kitchen while we're here?
Sure.
Just in case. All the knives are missing. No. All right. Well, so far everything looks kind of in place.
So I'll give you a little hint about this game.
They don't
Usually,
revisit the same thing twice.
no, usually when a new area opens up, shit goes down in the new area.
That makes sense.
Usually. So you want to go to the second floor?
Let's do it.
Let's see. Hiro, what have you found?
Yo,
Hey, Makoto. Honestly, what do you think? Huh? About what?
for serious.
About Byakuya. You think he's being brainwashed or what? I don't know. You know more about that kind of thing than me, right? What? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I mean, you're some kind of psychic, right?
Yes.
Listen, Makoto, I think you've completely misunderstood what it is I do. Okay? Listen, fortune telling is like...
Well,
It's totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis or any of that pseudoscientific bullcrap. I need you to understand that.
All right.
So you expect me to believe? Wait, so you expect me to think fortune telling isn't pseudoscience? Sorry, but I don't want to get yelled at.
Yeah, no kidding.
Good decision, Makoto. Isn't it over here? Yeah. I guess we could have just teleported there, but sometimes it's fun to walk around.
Yeah. Get familiar with the map.
Yeah. Let's check the library. There's nothing here of interest, don't you agree? You should go look somewhere else.
Why?
Well, hey, there's nothing worthwhile over there. I've already checked, so there can be no mistake. I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Yeah. I don't like that he's taking control of the library. That makes me think that something happened.
Kind of his domain. We haven't even checked the lockers.
Well, we can only go in the boys.
Huh? The door's open, but aren't these supposed to be locked?
Uh-oh. Looks like we found it.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
So I think that means that we can go into the girls' bathroom.
Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya!
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on! And the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody's searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, not Chihiro. She was my favorite.
What?
Also, what is this picture to the right?
It's,
It's weird.
yeah. I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did... Good soundbite.
Yeah, right?
A wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth.
Boy's life of despair.
Yeah.
Deadly life.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Yasuhiro and Byakuya are on the cover. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring, gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand...
He's laughing. He's over there just chuckling to himself.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold on front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point.
There are various degrees of brutal for killing.
This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity.
Interesting.
It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head...
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming! Did something... Let's let that one...
Yeah, I think that's solid. Oh, he said Chihiro, though.
Yeah, he did, but...
Well, he didn't say it in the soundbite.
Chihiro!
There it is. That was a different ding-dong.
Yeah, we haven't seen this before.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
So it's timed?
What the hell was that? You'll find out. Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement? Then Chihiro really is...
Naturally.
dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer.
All right. He's very stylized. I mean, they all are, but
Yeah.
he's like,
Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
Damn. I couldn't keep her safe.
So there's another victim!
which means we are now in the same position once again.
Fuck, man!
What the?
What the fuck is this?
What?
It's a dream! This is a dream! It's all just a dream! In fact, I haven't even been born yet! I don't have any memory of ever being alive!
Shut up.
Oh boy.
Chihiro!
What do you think, Kyoko, best girl? Where are you?
Yeah.
Ah, how am I supposed to get to you?
Do you have to like scoot over?
The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So, I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange.
But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that?
Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack.
What?
The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way! But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation when dealing with a stupid murderer.
What is it now?
Toko!
Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room.
Ah! Ah!
Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there.
No! Why? 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 Why?
Gadunk. She fainted! That did not sound good!
Toko!
Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake.
Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up!
Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh,
So she is homophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. That's your comment, Celeste, and this moment?
She sucks. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
The words.
right. I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping. Like, on purpose. Ah, so since you didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count? Gotcha.
Just a second.
So weird.
Yeah.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up.
It's a very anime moment for them to like stop and clarify the rules in the middle of the scene.
So bizarre to me.
As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her emotions were totally haphazard.
Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one?
Toko? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
No. Everything's fine. At least the stutter's gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant.
It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me?
If you need help, I don't mind.
Taka, could you help me?
Huh? She totally ignored me.
Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain! I gotta get into... Ugh.
I know, it's hard to get back into his voice.
Right as rain! But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because
Yoo-hoo!
that's how graduation works.
Oh.
Then it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us...
Duh!
That another one of us killed... He's just...
I know.
He
I
knows.
know.
It's just he's coming to grips with it.
He's just in shock.
Even though it takes him a long time to get there. A fellow classmate?
What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want.
Okay.
Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
no way.
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all of our other friends? I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
I hate it too!
Help me!
I've had enough! I'm getting out of here!
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object.
You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die.
That's true, but to jump into it so soon.
What?
What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
All right, Byakuya.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object.
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into ya.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya has said.
Kyoko.
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey, hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right?
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
I don't like how he's just
so
adding new rules.
He does that.
I know.
He'll do it again.
I'm sure he will.
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just 1 would totally murder that possibility.
punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial.
I can't say I understand his thinking, but we can. But if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up!
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice! I'm gonna get dropped off!
There is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Tout sweet. I don't know how to say that.
I have no idea.
Tout sweet.
Tout suit.
Yeah. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Tout suit.
Okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife.
That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on.
Let's do it!
The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma file number 2.
So blunt force to the head.
Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh?
What?
Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. Some of his responses sound like Captain Holt from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Like right here.
Yes. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know.
Yeah. Why would you spill beans? They're quite important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, he really does.
You would want to store your beans in a secure place so they do not get spilled.
Such a great show.
It's great, yeah. So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't it just going to be a delight?
Yeah.
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation.
Oh my god.
So, you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
He sure
Let's
is.
go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one.
Why not ask for Kyoko's help?
Right? I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Well, my voice cracked.
I know, this is funny. It's perfect
Chihiro's
for
dead
this, though.
body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. Well, it didn't say investigation start. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell.
Uh-oh. Murder weapon.
The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else.
Boom.
Okay, so we're getting truth bullets, so I guess the investigation has started.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna see this through to the end then. Oh, sorry.
Very strange. What?
Sorry. Okay,
Good.
there we go.
Yeah, there's blood behind Sakura.
What's the mean behind it? Bloodlust. Okay. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. That's not a truth bullet. There's a fresh bloodstain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Okay.
I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death.
But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here.
She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her. But still, well, I still think she came here on her own, by choice.
What makes you say that?
She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger.
So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps. Hino or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then.
Avoiding it?
Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us.
And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However, perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others.
So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she also would have come with someone else?
It's a possibility, I think.
Sakura's account. Add to the truth bullets.
I mean, considering that there's so many, there's a big old blood stain with the dumbbell in here, I think she's right that she would have come up here not dead.
Right.
No, at least.
Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need is to get stronger? Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I came up wondering what that might be. Mondo's account. Add to the truth bullets. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time.
We should have talked to Kyoko.
I know, I hate how sometimes in the investigations, if you catch all the clues that are in that room, they move you on to the next one.
Yeah.
Or like the character will say like, I should go, and they'll just go.
Yeah.
So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Okay, we got a couple things to look at. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with the case. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You want to do Monokuma? You haven't had any lines in a while. Sorry.
It's okay. They're killing off all the girls, and I don't appreciate it. All my favorite voices are literally getting killed off one by one.
I know.
So next I'm gonna expect that, like, Toko leaves, because she's the next one I enjoy doing. So, of course. You called for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook.
And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct.
So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking.
Oh my god.
Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine.
I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations.
Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya. Get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. I had a burp. Figure out the rest your own damn self.
Fine.
well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself.
Oh my god.
Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader, add to the truth bullets.
Oh, Makoto.
Yeah.
Sweet little
Byakuya's
boy.
gonna keep taking us on
Whoa.
a tour for a little while. This is where we met everybody.
Oh.
We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure out for myself? Well, thankfully we have this. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, you're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright, borrowing someone's handbook is fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand.
Noise.
Main hall e-handbooks.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that don't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs?
Don't make us relive this.
The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey!
Angry! Now I'm really angry!
Hey!
What?
That D-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
But it did.
Sorry if I spat on you, by the way.
It's okay.
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break! It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap! Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret! I don't know what just happened there. But it's a secret! I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be?
Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's
Is it just
fine.
not, like, charged?
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me.
Noise.
Broken e-handbook. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite.
Oh. Our goal at this point is to figure out who Genocide Jack is.
Right. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Here, it said this. Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. We gotta talk to him again. I don't know why it makes us do this. Wait. Wait.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Oh wait.
Oh.
And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us.
How did we not notice that before?
What?
That it was a reaction point.
No, it was after the reaction point that we had
Oh.
for Genocide Jack. So we had to revisit for the second reaction point.
Gotcha.
Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really...
Ah, hey, you two. I don't know who it is. Oh. Big trouble. I need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me.
What's up, Hina?
Please. This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me.
Just calm down, okay, Hina?
But it's an emergency. That's how it's spelled out.
An emergency? What happened?
Well, something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange.
Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
All right.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Okay, come on, hurry.
Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she's headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely. You're right.
All right.
Toko. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency?
Such ignorance.
You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space. Well,
Oh, there she is. You guys are too slow.
I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency?
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open, slowly and silently. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
I gotta remember.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face.
What?
What was that?
She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago... I'll drive out the killer! Drive out the murderous fiend! It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her?
I can think of one person.
Yep.
Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever.
Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Byakuya?
Byakuya.
Byakuya?
Kuya.
Kuya? Oh, I'm wanting to make it Q.
Yeah.
Byakuya?
Byakuya.
Byakua.
Byakuya.
Byakuya. Byakuya. You're
Byakuya.
gonna...
It's
Okay.
just like if you say it fast, it's easier.
Yeah.
Byakuya.
You're gonna talk to her, Byakua? Baya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. I feel like I keep saying Byakua, like
You do.
wah wah wah.
You do say wa.
Byakua, because that's what it sounds like when you say it, but
Byakuya.
also with the headset,
Oh.
it's harder to hear.
Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments,
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bacula!
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control over her again.
and with that, the door slammed shut.
Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off.
There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Oh my. Oh. Yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away.
I'm sorry I keep messing up his name.
Byakuya! It's okay. Once you get it, you'll get it.
Byakuya.
Just like separate it into thirds.
I know.
Byakuya.
I know, but it's
Okay.
when I mash it together that... No, I'm just saying like when I mash them together, that's where the problem is.
Say, okay.
Byakuya.
Try to
Got
mash
it.
like two of them together, like Kuya.
Kuya. Byakuya. It's still
Yeah.
hard. Kuya.
Then hurry to catch up. It's okay, we're all here to support Kimmy, right? I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Are you practicing? We're live right now.
You can edit this out, right?
No,
Byakuya.
important plot developments are happening.
I'm just kidding.
Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room.
The killing room. No.
The library? Come on, let's go in.
Oh, will you finally show us what you're hiding in there, you jerk?
I know, right?
Ass face.
Knock it off. What does a desk lamp matter right now? Damn, it matters later.
Whoa. Oh.
Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. Is it here? If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. We're finally here.
Here we are.
How
Oh, wow.
fascinating. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust.
All right.
Okay, what's
Calm
up? What's up?
yourself.
If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself.
So you gotta search. Okay.
There's so many files stuffed under the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? I guess it's like a gang or the mob or something.
Oh. Okay.
No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there.
I mean, aren't we already disappeared? So.
You're
right.
just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now.
I hope we get to look into that later.
What's this? Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use.
Alright, calm down. It's just a lamp.
There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although judging by the smudges on the dust,
Judging by the smudges in the dust.
it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh?
It feels like he just brought us here to investigate him so far.
I know, right? The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it.
Alright.
Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. He could just be making shit up, man.
Yeah.
I guess these right here? There's a ton of thick files stuffed on the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? Do you want to start doing Makoto's voice, just so we have like a
sure.
back and forth?
Are you getting tired? I mean,
A
you're
little
doing
bit.
a lot of
It's
reading.
like
It's legit.
this investigation's a lot of Makoto, Byakuya,
Yeah.
Makoto. So-
Okay. I'll do Chihiro's voice for this since we have to retire her voice.
Okay, yeah.
And apparently I sound like Ash.
Sure.
So,
This can't be real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie.
Well, it's not that. It's just, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together?
I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps, the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored.
It's no use. I can't keep up with all of this. It's just too unreal.
What's wrong? You still can't believe it?
What about you? What can you believe? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything.
You don't pull your punches, do you?
Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt.
Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why?
My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty.
Huh?
Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic.
How is that possible?
So, in other words,
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world, backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing.
This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind.
And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case.
As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
that's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written.
Oh, that's me.
sorry.
Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended? It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro.
You sound so much like Ash Ketchum just now. The way you said Chihiro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you sound like exactly like him.
So funny story, I've never watched an episode of Pokemon. I just made a lot of people go,
That's
"What?"
okay. The TV show had some okay moments, but
Well, I mean, he was voiced by a woman, so
yeah.
that makes me feel pretty good. Thanks, guys.
Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out.
Huh?
In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion.
So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack.
Gah!
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us.
Then, Genocide Jack really is. Such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us.
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation could ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself.
No, thank you.
So what's the time frame on all of these crimes? Like, they're all young. They're all younger than 18.
Yeah.
So these would have had to like been like multiple a day
I think we gotta talk to him again and go back the,
to another. Oh,
uh,
Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file? Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you.
All right. Oh no! Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. That was really hard for me to read. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kanu Isai, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30.
You don't have to
Okay,
read all
great,
these.
yeah. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood.
Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit.
The next page? Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality.
A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't? I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Noise.
Genocide Jack. Toy.
let's go.
Yeah. Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We've finished our business here, haven't we?
Oh, wait. Byakuya.
Sorry,
It's okay. It's habit.
Yeah.
Now we can go back because we'll be going back to other people, right?
No, just keep doing this.
Okay. As
don't mind.
usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up.
Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial.
Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye.
And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can.
This is gonna be a long-ass video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, because we're already like an hour, 25 minutes in. I know there's gonna be a bunch of people in the comments like, I don't mind, but like, it's more time for us.
Yeah, it's fine though.
We don't have a whole lot of, we have to do these in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's true.
This lamp, why is it, sorry.
This lamp, why isn't it turning on? Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here? Guess not.
No, there's a clue here. There is. Oh, there is. I swear to God, if it makes me come back here later. Okay, let's go back to the scene of the crime.
I think you have to come back later.
Yeah. It's annoying.
I'm like
Annoying, but
randomly remembering things.
Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me.
Evidence? What did you find?
I cannot reveal that just yet,
That's it. I'm sure of it.
but I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too.
Really? What did she see?
Well, it would seem...
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right?
Okay, so where is Celeste now?
The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
What's it gonna be?
okay, so we need to do that. But let's go to the girls' locker room first. We can go to the girls' locker room, the boys' locker room, talk to Celeste. I think there might be a couple other things.
Do you want to read for Makoto now?
Yeah.
Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress in your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of.
No, Kyoko.
Something besides the investigation?
What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
But
so then,
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success.
with that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about.
Chihiro's e-handbook. Okay.
Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean?
So they used a cord instead of scissors. Like very specific scissors.
And blunt force trauma.
Oh. Oh, so normally they don't do that? Or
No, they normally
just-
stab them with the scissors.
And that's how they die?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like all the pictures.
Yeah, I just thought that's how they're suspending them.
Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. So, I'll just say the first time I played this, once I saw that, I was like, I know who did it.
Once you saw the rope?
I won't say whether I was right or not, but still more I need to check. You just said that you were... Am I wrong? What do we need to check again? I don't...
Check the poster.
It's the bloodstained poster. The blood's the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model's pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this.
Right?
Damn. Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her soul.
No forgiveness!
To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this.
Yeah, I find that poster to be real weird.
Yeah. So I won't say whether or not I was right about knowing who the killer was, but I was like sure of it. I was so sure.
That you were right.
Yeah, but this is one of my favorite trials because even if you think you have certain things about it figured out, there's more to it. I'll just say that. And he just says the same thing.
All right, let's just go.
But it won't let me.
Try now.
What happened?
You looked at the poster.
Oh.
That was new dialogue.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go to the boys' locker room. Then we need to go to the library. Then we need to talk to Celeste, I think. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, look at that poster.
Yeah, the posters are
They've been switched.
swapped, but why? Huh, this poster, it's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. We're supposed to talk to Sakura. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet, and that's all we need to check in here. Okay.
I'm just go talk to Sakura since we're already over here.
Yeah. Makes sense. I hope it doesn't make us talk to Hina. Nothing against Hina, but she's way far away. Oh,
Yeah.
Sakura. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Do you want me to do Makoto while you do
Yeah,
that?
sure.
Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I really can't say. I never really paid any attention to the posters.
I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
We have protein coffee?
In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain.
A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
I don't know what happened there.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with.
Nice.
We know the stain is in the boys' locker room, right? Or there's a strange stain that could be a coffee stain. So it would seem obvious at this point that the boys' locker room and the girls' locker room have had things switched between them. But why?
I don't know. I actually don't remember.
And there's all that stuff about borrowing the handbook, the broken handbook. Okay, fine. The lamp. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Could it be? There's still more I need to check. Oh, right. We need to look at the case file again. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought the investigation for this trial went on like a little too long. Oh, sorry. I was supposed to voice act that.
Oh, sorry. I could have.
He was looking for the Genocide Jack case file. Huh? It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya.
Yakuya, you're making things hard.
So the Genocide Jack case file has been missing. has become missing rather.
Yeah, it's been made missing. So we gotta go find ol' Hina.
Celeste. No, I think we. Let's see. Yeah, Hina's in the dining hall, so we'll go there. Oh, she's in the warehouse, right? If we need to talk to Hina, it'll tell us. I think we might need to. Celeste, what are you doing here?
This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from.
I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate. I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might just misdirect you, but I see it was pointless.
Then you did find something.
Very well, I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would ever have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose.
So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Celeste's account. Okay. Let's go talk to Hina. God, this is almost as long as our class trial video.
I know.
And the next one is going to be the class trial, and it's going to be 2 hours. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing?
Same as before. She won't come out and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there.
You left her?
My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah!
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her.
Speaking of which, what are you eating?
A donut, of course.
Of course.
There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts.
I'm with you there, Hina.
Right?
Really?
I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. Aw, I should have tried to spend more time with her.
Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us.
Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls.
Was she just shy?
I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh, wait. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right?
You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Awie's account. And there we go. That was the last one we needed.
Bum, 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 bum.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin.
All right.
The red door is right through here. All right, well, this is where we'll end the video. Special double-length episode.
Boom, ba-doom.
Couple
You're
things
welcome.
first. Sorry, what?
No, that was it. I was
Sorry.
just saying words.
Okay. Me too. Couple things. If you care about spoilers at all, avoid the comment section.
Yeah. Don't
I
bother.
have to reinforce it. Like, I think for this playthrough, I mean, you could leave a comment if you want, but don't scroll past the leave a comment field unless, because like I said, I tried to delete spoilers, but I can't catch everything. So put on the blinders if you're invested in the story and you don't want anything spoiled for you.
I've had to just not read the comments after the second video.
Yeah.
I read some of the first and second, but after that, like, I just can't because I don't want to have the game spoiled. Because everything I've played so far has been up to this point. I do not remember.
She doesn't remember anything about this next
Yeah,
part.
I think this is where we stopped last time.
We went
so-
through the trial with you.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. Once it starts, there's gonna be certain moments you're gonna be like, oh right.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's really how this has been the whole time.
Yeah. So now that I've said that, obviously we're not gonna spoil anything.
No. I can't.
I will say, like I said, I thought I knew going into this trial. It's like, oh my god, it's obvious who it is. But there are some twists to the story.
Some twists and turns.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Class trial.
Class trial. You say it this time.
No.
Think critically.